Ladies and gentlemen.
All right, everybody, we got ourselves a tournament. Okay, so starting off, right off the bat, we've got Big Fan 5 and Laker Ramen. I don't really know if that's how you say his name, but he's never corrected me. So that's what I'm going with. Some soup. Just like that. You guys ready? Hopefully everybody's here. So this is how this works. It's actually pretty simple. I open your packs. These, in this case, it's a box, but only color counts unless it's just so close that I have to go to your base. Okay. You know, there's a color advantage, sure, but that doesn't make a winner. You know, blue is probably one of the most popular colors. Well, blue is definitely the most popular color. So a blue can beat, especially a green, even a purple. You know, big name is gonna trump pretty much anything. First Bowman trumps non-first Bowman. Of course, you know, just these are both orange, so there is no advantage, color advantage going in. So Big Fan 5, let's see what you got. Bryson Stott, Michael Bush, I know that's your guy. Cody Host, you keep your first pack no matter what happens. Hunter Bishop. So no matter what happens, your first Shea Langoliers. Brett Batty. Your first pack is yours. After that, in rounds 2 and 3, that all goes to the overall winner. Cameron Misner, that's pretty good. That's a first rounder. Cameron Misner, first rounder. And ooh, I believe that Nunez is also a first rounder. Those are very nice. You went all Marlins. Nasim Nunez is actually a second rounder, but he's high second round. He was the fourth pick in the second round. And then Misner is a first rounder. So both Marlins, shortstop and an outfielder. That's a very good pack. Laker Ramen, let's see what you got. You got an Andrew Vaughn. That's pretty good. Michael Bush, also Cody Host. Hunter Bishop. Looks like basically the same base pack for the most part. JJ Bleday, that changes. He didn't. Big Fan didn't have the Bleday. So let's see what your blue is. Anthony Prado. So you got a good thing about your blue. Good thing about your blue is it's a first Bowman, but it's not as good as the other one. Anthony Siegler, that's a good name. It's not a first Bowman, but it is a good name. Good prospect for the Yankees. It's not going to beat the other pack, though. Big Fan's going to move on, but some nice cards. Siegler's going to sell well for the Yankees. And then Prado's a 7th rounder, so, you know. But your base pack was fantastic. It was a monster base pack, much better than Big Fan. So you got that. You can say so there, Big Fan. But I'm gonna retire you, sir. And Big Fan's gonna move on to the next round. Okay. Now we have Phil. Let me update you guys' list here. Try to keep these updated as I go. So Big Fan moves on to the next round. And we've got Phil. Nope, this one. Phil against Bruisby. What's up, guys? You guys enjoying it? This is the second battle right here. All right, so battle number 2. All right, so same deal. I am the final authority on what wins. I try so hard to be fair. But not all the time do people agree with me, so, you know, you just got to say, I'm going to go with what he says and call it a day. All right, so Phil, let's see what you got. It's Phil. Phil, are you here? I don't know if everybody's here yet or not. They might not be. You got a gold. Golds are to 15 in this, so they're actually rarer than the orange. No autos, not in this version of Sapphire. This is the Bowman's Sapphire. And an orange, so pretty close, but the color advantage does go to Phil. But it's only slight, so. All right, what do we got here? Josh Jung. It's a nice card. And your color? Anthony Siegler. Again, it's a good card. It's not a first Bowman, but it is a good card. It's not a lot of help. I mean, it's better than a lot of cards, but not what you were hoping. Zach Thompson, however, is a better hit. It's 19th overall. Zach Thompson, top 20 draft pick in 2019. So it's a very good pull there, Phil. Siegler isn't helping any, but Zach Thompson's going to be tough. So you gotta get in here. You gotta get in here. You gotta swing at the Bryson Stott. Swing at these fences here. Hunter Bishop, Riley Green. It's a really nice base. Nunez, Corey Lee, Shea Langoliers, Brett Batty. Let's see what your blue is. Doxicus. I think Doxicus is actually a first rounder. And I would be wrong. But a second rounder on Doxicus. And your orange, you gotta do well on the orange here. You're gonna need a first rounder, and it's gonna have to be pretty high. Christian Robinson is not a bad card at all. It's actually a pretty good card. A lot of people are talking about a Christian Robinson in the trade for Chris Bryant. Not that that's gonna happen, but it's definitely a name that people are throwing around. So it's a good name. It's a good prospect. Not his first Bowman and John Doxicus. So Phil is going to move on. Phil manhandled you right there. I don't think that's very fair, but, he doesn't listen to me. So, all right, Phil. Phil is going to face Big Fan 5 in the next round. All right, who do we have up next? We have Vegas against Crew. I've got them. I got the pile set aside, so this side's this side, this side's this side. That's why I moved it like that. Okay, so let me update this. Phil moves on. All right, so Crew and Vegas. Well, I would guess the reason would be you don't have posting privileges. I don't know if that's why. I mean, with the limited information you've given me in your question, your query there, that's going to be my first guess. Could be a lot of reasons. But based on the limited information I've been provided, that's the one I'm going with. Crew! Let's see what you got there. And it's a base pack for Crew. Crew's got a base pack. Vegas, let's see what you got. Now, when I say a base pack, that does include a blue to 99 and a green to 50, but that's as base as they get. Also a base pack, so nobody has color advantage here between Crew and Vegas. Alec Baum. Riley Green. Nunez, Corey Lee. And here he is. Bam! Adley selling for like $60, $65 right now. Oh, look at that. Crew. Good night. Hold on. This just seems a little low. Let me bring this up a little bit. Look at that. That's just not fair. That's just not fair. Andrew Vaughn and Alejandro Kirk. I like Alejandro Kirk, but it's definitely Vaughn that is going to carry you here. Vaughn is going to be tough to beat. I mean, basically to beat the Vaughn, you're going to need a colored Adley or Abrams or Vaughn. I mean, that's really all that can beat him. It's definitely a top tier hit for sure. But let's see, Vegas, see what you got up your sleeve. Cavaco, Mauricio, Joey Bart, JJ Bleday, 4th overall. All right, let's see what we got. Your blue is Brandon Williamson, which doesn't hurt. I think he's a first rounder. Second rounder, but Brandon Williamson, second round. You need a big card right here, though. Without a big card, nothing else matters. Peyton Burdick. It's nice. It's nice. It's not going to win, though. Crew's definitely moving on to the next round. That Vaughn was really tough. I mean, you basically got to hit a top 3 card in a better color than blue. You know, I mean, I think the Adley would have beat it in blue, but that's really about it. That was definitely tough. Okay, so Crew moves on. Next round. That was a good pack. That pack pretty much would have beat pretty much anything. All right, so we've got Ha Fish against Retro Gaming from Russia. We got our friends from the north. I'm just kidding. It's RS. I just like to say that because I think it's funny. So, all right, let me move Crew on here. Okay, Retro Gaming and Ha Fish. All right, guys, you ready? So it's going to happen just like what you've seen so far. No real surprises. So far, these have been pretty easy to pick, which I like. All right, Ha Fish. Got a purple. Purples are to 10. Purples are to 10. All that's in the email they sent you, JT. They sent you an email. It's going to explain it. Blue and green. So a base pack for retro. All right, so let's see what you got. This is Ha Fish. Cody Hose. Greg Jones. Hunter Bishop. Nice card. Riley Green. JJ Blade. We've got some really nice base packs. All right, let's see what you got. You have Josh Smith. I want to say he was like 47th overall. 67th. 67th overall. So second rounder. Yankees. Yankees second rounder. Not too shabby. Let's see what your purple is, though. That's going to decide it. Your purple's not a lot of help. The best thing going about the purple is that it's to 10. Brewer Hicklin, he's from 2017. He's got a lot of cards out there. He was a 7th rounder in 2017. And 7 of 10. So he's got a lot going on there. But the reason that he's doing so well is he's put up some pretty good numbers in 104 games. He put up some nice numbers. So it's open. You're open. It's going to take a bad pack to lose. Retro's definitely got a foot in the door. All right, let's see if you can beat it, Retro. He's got a second rounder and a purple. Mauricio. Priester. Davy Garcia. And Tristan Cassis. Tristan Cassis is a nice card. Red Sox prospect. He's going to be good. 2018 first rounder, but not a first Bowman, unfortunately. So it's not a lot of help. I would value the Josh Smith above the Tristan Cassis. So, it's not going to get you there. So you need a good green to beat the bad purple, basically. The good thing is that the purple's not a very desirable color. The bad thing's neither the green. So it's really going to come down to the name. And that one's pretty good. So Retro is without question, moving on to the next round. And you keep this no matter what happens. You've got a CJ Abrams to 25 of 50. And he was the 6th overall pick. And that is a monster hit right there. So Retro, good job. Hot Fish, you know, you got 2 more chances. That's really all. I can't give you any more encouragement than that because he just tore you up right there. Okay. All right, guys. So that is what we've got going on. So now it's going to be Big Fan 5 against PhilsPulls, and then Crew against Retro Gaming. So Phil and Big Fan 5. You guys ready? Moving on to the next round. What happened there? that was pretty cool. I liked it. That was a great pack. Yeah, I know, just monster. I mean, you can go a really long ways without hitting some of these cards that we've hit so far. So Big Fan against PhilsPulls. All right, these guys are mortal enemies. I don't know if you guys know this about Big Fan and Phil. They go head to head all the time, and it gets kind of brutal. So Phil, good luck. Greg, good luck. This is Big Fan 5, and you have a gold. So nice color in your pack. And Phil, you have a orange. All right, so not a huge color advantage, but Big Fan 5 does have a slight color advantage over PhilsPulls. Keone Cavaco, Mauricio, CJ Abrams, little off center on that CJ Abrams. Cameron Misner, JJ Blade, that one's not too bad. All right, let's see what you got. You ready? Christian Javier. Christian Javier is a nice card. I like it. It's a good name. Not a first Bowman, but definitely a better card than a lot of first Bowmans. So it could definitely be worse. Let's take a look at your gold. Tony Losi. Tony Losi. That is a first Bowman. So Christian Javier and Tony Losi. Tony Losi is a 3rd rounder, and Christian Javier's he was, I want to say, this year's Chrome was Christian Javier. Might have been Bowman, but okay. So some nice cards for Big Fan 5, but the door is open. The door is open for Phil to sneak in there and make it. Seth Beer, Andrew Vaughn, that's a nice card to make it straight into the next round. Mauricio, Timmy Tebow. All right, Evan White. Quinn Priester. Quinn Priester is better than the Christian Javier. He's a first rounder. Jordan Groshans. That's a nice card. Jordan Groshans and Quinn Priester against Tony Losi and Christian Javier. I'm pretty sure Phil just won this one. Jordan Groshans is a really high. He was 12th overall in 18, and Priester was 18th overall this year. That's really, really nice. And then that's against the Christian Javier and the Tony Losi. So I'm going to give this one to Phil. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty confident in that, that the Priester and the Groshans are going to win that battle right there. So Big Fan 5, nice. It was nice. You did well, but I'm gonna give that one. I'm gonna give that one to Phil. So Big Fan 5, I'm gonna go ahead and retire you at this point. All right, guys. So Crew and Retro Gaming. Crew and Retro Gaming. Yeah, it was close. It was close. Craig doesn't talk to me anymore. I like to stay consistent and never win. All right, Retro, this is you. And Crew, this is you. Well, the other day, I don't think Phil got out of the first round in 3 wars. He lost 3 wars in a row yesterday. Crew, let's see what you got. Got a gold. Crew coming heavy with the gold. Retro Gaming. You had the base pack last time, but it did not matter. If I remember correctly, you beat a purple. And this time you have a purple. So I wouldn't give either the advantage. Orange is a better color, desirability-wise, but purple is rarer. So they're about even in value, to be honest with you. Julio Rodriguez, that's our first Julio. Do we have a Wander in here too? We do not. No Wander, all right. Whew. Let's see what we got for Crew. Wow, Estevan Florial. It's a nice card. It's a Yankee. It's a nice card, but it's probably not winning hand material. Seth Beer. That's another really nice card. If you got to get a 2018 prospect, Seth Beer is not a bad one to get. So 2 good names, but neither are first Bowman, which might be all it takes to lose, to be honest with you. Retro Gaming, door is open. Let's see what you can do with it. Cavaco. Cameron Misner. Not the best base pack ever. Jake Gunther. The good news about Jake Gunther is he's a Ray. And that carries a lot of weight. But it is a 7th round draft pick. A 2019 draft pick, 7th round. I don't think that that's really better than the Florial, to be honest with you. So now it comes down to Seth Beer. Evan Fitterer. Whew. Evan Fitterer. 5th rounder. Good Lord. You know what? I don't know. We're going to have to go to eBay. We have to go to eBay because this is why. 2 first Bowmans, right? That carries a lot of weight. But neither are very good prospects. And then you've got these 2, which are both good prospects. I know the Florial's not a very expensive card. But the Gold Seth Beer is kind of the question mark for me. The Florial and the Gunther to me are probably about even. I'd probably give the edge to Florial, but pretty small edge. I'm just not sure which one wins. I'm gonna eBay it and see. Because I have my opinion, but I would like to back that opinion up. So let's see what eBay says about beer. All right, so we've got an orange beer, which would be close, and some greens. It looks like the green went for about 20. So I want to say that the orange probably went for about 30. That seems about right. They were first. They were best offers, but I know that the green went for more than and a blue Fitterer went for $3. So it is going to be beer. It is Seth Beer. Seth Beer is going to win that. So Crew is going to move on. But it was close. It definitely was close. Retro Gaming, the good news is you keep that base pack with that monster C.J. Abrams in it. But the bad news is I'm going to have to retire you. But that was close, but Seth Beer carried it. I thought he would just because of how popular he is, but he does have a handful of cards this year. The Florial was probably pretty close. I'm going to say that beer is probably a $30 card in that range, around 30. All right, guys. It is now Crew versus PhilsPulls. Whoo! Phil. Yeah, it's a nice card. Very nice, Abrams. All right, Phil's pack. You ready? Let's see what we got. Phil has a purple. And he leading off with a little Seth Beer. Crew. Crew has a base pack. Base pack for Crew. Purple for Phil. Let's see what Phil has. Andrew Vaughn. Nice card. Wow. Phil, nice card. Keone Cavaco. First rounder, high first rounder. I want to say 13th. 13th overall, I think. Dasan Brown. That's another nice card. Phil getting it done. Keone Cavaco, 13th overall. Dasan Brown, third rounder. Third rounder, slugging outfielder, though. But it's definitely the Cavaco that's going to carry that one. For sure. Crew. I don't know if you're watching. You're probably going to watch this tomorrow. Let's see what you got, my friend. Seth Beer. Andrew Vaughn. All right, we need big blue. We need big blue. You ready? Big color. Not going to do it. The Tyler Fitzgerald is not going to do it. We're going to need a big green now, my friend. Big green. No, it didn't get it done. Nice try, though, man. Nice try. You made it all the way to the final round. But Crew, I have to... that's a nice card, though. You definitely did well. Those are yours. Nobody's getting those from you for sure. And Crew is done. Phil, again, what is that? 3 wins? Now, you've had more than that in losses, I know. But still, that's a lot of wins, Phil. Holy cow. I think we've done 7 wars. I think we've done 7 of these. And Phil has won 3. Of course, he's been in every one, so that helps. But, wow. 3. Phil, let's look at what you've won. What do you say? Let's take a look right here. Let me put this stuff away. All right, so these are your ill-gotten gains. Well, not all this. This is, well, I mean, it's all yours, but it's not all in the recap. All right, Tyler Fitzgerald. Wes Neski, Andrew Vaughn, Seth Beer, Estevan Florial, Fitterer, Gunther, Jordan Groshans, Quinn Priester, Andrew Vaughn, Christian Javier, Tony Losi, Zach Thompson, Andrew Ziegler, Andrew Vaughn, Keone Cavaco, and Dasan Brown. Some really nice cards. Congratulations, Phil, on the win. All right, guys, let me save your video.